What is Earth Jam? As our mission states, we strive to set an example for environmental leadership and responsibility, not just in the world of beauty, but around the world. Our mission is more than just mere words. We put them into action through philanthropic efforts, both locally and globally. As a part of Aveda's Earth Month celebration in 2005, the Aveda Institute Chapel Hill produced a fashion show called Earth Jam to highlight the exemplary work of our students and raise funds for clean water projects. With the success of this first show, the idea grew to 3 Earth Jam shows a year in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Columbus, Ohio, and Los Angeles, California. Over the years, Earth Jam has evolved and grown from its humble beginnings to be the premier student-focused beauty event of the year, offering our students the opportunity to work with renowned stylists and artists from across the country to create looks inspired by the show's theme. Our students have created looks influenced by art and beauty in all forms, including painters like Andy Warhol and Pablo Picasso, movies like Grease and Casablanca, fashion designers like Andrew McQueen and Coco Chanel, the history of Aveda, and more, all while living out our mission and helping to raise funds for mission-aligned causes like Big Brothers Big Sisters Camp Odeokwa, Schoolhouse of Wonder, Charity Water, and more. Earth Jam has been evolving since day one and continues to evolve today. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we did not hold an Earth Jam in 2020. As 2021 began, unsure of what lay ahead, our team knew our community could not go another year without Earth Jam. There had to be an evolution. Introducing Virtual Earth Jam. In lieu of an in-person fashion show, we have designed a contest to showcase our students' work with the chance for a number of groups to win a photo shoot with an internationally renowned photographer and one grand prize team that will receive a $2,000 scholarship for each member. After the hardship of 2020, we decided it was best to forego our fundraising efforts in 2021. Instead, we wanted to pour all of our efforts into our students, and we're excited to share their work and see how Earth Jam continues to evolve.
Welcome to Earth Jam 2021. I'll be your host today. I'm Patrick Thompson, and I'm the president of all of our institutes, and I welcome you to Earth Jam 2021. And I want to kind of tell you just a story about how this all began back in 2005 in Chapel Hill with a simple inspiration to create an experience, an unparalleled experience for each of our students. And with that single vision, we have now moved forward to a virtual world because in 2020, we weren't able to celebrate Earth Jam given the pandemic. But when we gathered in a room in late January of this year, we discovered that we needed to bring Earth Jam back. And so with that vision, we created the virtual Earth Jam. And we thought it was appropriate to honor our past. And that first show in Chapel Hill, where we featured the elements as our theme. And that was a special day for all of us involved. And as we move forward 16 years to today, to celebrate you, more than 900 of our students. It's a very great day for me, and it's a great day for all of our team and for your educators and for everybody who supports you in your education. And I want to thank all of you, all of our students, for deciding, making that important decision to be a part of our family. And I hope this competition and I hope this experience has been something that everyone has treasured and is meaningful for all of you. And we hope that today we can share with you an amazing experience that you'll talk about and you'll remember as part of your education at the Aveda Institute. As part of our heritage in celebrating that first Earth Jam, 3 of the judges are and were a part of the first Earth Jam. They were featured artists. And I want to thank them, in addition to our other panelists, which I'll recognize later in the program, for helping us create a student show in our institutes. And those 3 people are Scott Buchanan from Scott J. Salon in New York, Hans Korpela from Scott J. Salon in New York, and Daniel Martin, who many of you got to meet and experience his wisdom on our last sharing of best practices and success last week on our education call. So those 3 people were an incredible part of our first Earth Jam and the inspiration, and have continued to help us to this day. And so I'm very grateful for their friendship, their partnership, and for agreeing to participate as judges in the competition. So let's get started, and let's begin with the Aveda Institute Columbus. The Aveda Institute Columbus was opened in 2004 on Ohio State's campus, and since that time has created a number of Beacon winners, finalists, and the winner of NAHA, the student competition, and many other accolades. And I appreciate all of our students who are enrolled at the Aveda Institute Columbus, and our team and our faculty who have created an amazing institution. So let's start off by recognizing the finalists. And the Columbus finalist is the Fire Group, Taylor Wheeler, Kristen Thomas, and Emma Edwards. Congratulations. And we're going to go live to Columbus to interview Taylor, Kristen, and Emma. Jesse, are you ready?
Hello. Yes,
Hey, how are you?
I'm trying here. All right, let me hold on, turn it around. Here we go. All right, well, we're going to do this. All right, we have two of our team members here with us at school today.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so I have a couple questions for you, and you can decide who wants to answer it, but I've got 3 questions that I want to ask. First is, what did you learn during the competition? What was it that going into it you didn't expect, but by doing it, you learned and you grew from that?
I think as a team, I think the most that we learned was to work together. Taylor is actually our team captain, and I'm so upset that she couldn't be here with us today, but we all, like, she picked us and we all came in together as a class. So what I've learned the most as a team is working together, being able to come up with looks together, pitching ideas, being able to actually sit down and go over each one of our ideas and be able to come together and not overstep anyone. It was just a fun experience.
Well, that's great, and your work was amazing, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Second question for you, what was your favorite part of the competition?
The video shoot.
Oh yeah, 100% was the photo shoot. Like it was just amazing to have, somebody there, like the photographer. He was just like, oh, I have so many great ideas for you, and just being able to put our image all together, and with his help, it was just fantastic.
Yeah. So.
Well, it turned out amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And who would you like to thank? Along the journey, obviously there were many people involved, but who would you like to thank?
Taylor and Jessie.
Yeah, Jessie was
wonderful.
amazing. Yeah.
So most definitely Taylor, our team captain.
Yeah.
She was amazing.
Well, I'm sorry.
Did the makeup.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We were just saying that our team captain Taylor, she did the makeup and she killed it.
Yeah. Congratulations on being a finalist and being one of the 5 who gets to compete for the winner and for the $2,000 scholarship. So maybe we'll come back to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you and congratulations again. And congratulations to all the competitors in Columbus. All the work was beautiful and really enjoyed watching you and being with you there that day during your shoot. So congratulations. And Jessie, thank you for your inspiration and for leading our students and for guiding them through the process. Very grateful for you. All right. Well, we're on to the Aveda Institute Chapel Hill. Aveda Institute Chapel Hill was founded in 2005, and as we mentioned, hosted the first Earth Jam, which was the first Earth Jam and Catwalk for Water in the Aveda network of institutes. And that initial show inspired the whole network to get involved in Earth Month activities and start holding charity fundraising fashion shows, which have grown to all 56 institutes in the United States and has become a tradition in the Aveda network. And it all began there at the Aveda Institute Chapel Hill with a show featuring elements. So it holds a special place in my heart, and certainly to have been a part of that and to work with Daniel Martin and Scott Buchanan and Hans Korpela and our team there, and Jill Sharp, who was a part of that initial show to create that, was an amazing experience. And so, like I said, Chapel Hill, congratulations for starting a tradition that now is literally nationwide in the Aveda network. So let's find out who our finalist is in Chapel Hill. So our first group featured water, and the students who participated in that group were Carmel Williams, Erica Dunas, Tyona Stacker, and Catherine Payne. And if I mispronounced your name, I apologize, but wanted to call out all of our students' names. The second group featured Earth, and the students were Olivia Foster and Michael Dyes. Group 3 focused on wind, and the participants were J.C. Perry, Navy Jones, and Mindy Barden. Group 4 focused on wind, and the participants were Becca Thompson, Destiny Enoch, Tegan Soria, and Samantha Rodriguez. And Group 5 focused on infinity, and the students were Nufinity Walters, Sydney Quinn, and Jason Barden. And the finalist for Chapel Hill is group number 4, Wind, featuring Becca Thompson, Destiny Enoch, Tegan Soria, and Rodriguez. Congratulations, guys. We'll go live to Jake Ivins.
Hey, how are you?
Doing great. Thank you, Jake, for leading our efforts in Chapel Hill and for being such a great educator and inspiring leader. So do we have our students with us today?
Yes, we have most of our students here today. Becca is actually going to be speaking. She's on virtually right now. They said they were going to make her a panelist.
Okay. The feedback is, what's her name? We're looking. So is there anyone else who was in the group that?
Oh yeah, of course. We can have Tegan right here. She can come up and talk a little bit. Come on. Talk a little bit about your group for a minute.
Do we find Becca?
Hi.
Cool. Okay, Tegan and Becca.
Hi.
All right, Tegan, I'll ask you the first question. What did you learn through the competition? What was it that, going into it, maybe you didn't expect, but you learned and you grew from that experience?
Probably like what you can accomplish when you work together and like really meticulously. Like it was a lot of little steps to achieve our look, but trusting the process, we were able to like come up with something really great.
Well, that's terrific, and you did beautiful work. So, Becca, I'll ask you, what was your favorite part of the competition?
Obviously, I think the photo shoot was amazing to see that just come to life, but also I think just seeing each of us get excited about different elements, even if elements of our work, even if that meant, going back and forth in the ups and downs, and definitely, going back and forth on ideas. But I think ultimately at the end of the day, watching that photo shoot and seeing each of us light up about something that we were able to contribute to the project was really, really special.
That creative process is amazing. And so, Tegan, is there anybody else with you who's in the group, in the room, or you want to answer? Just you? Okay.
It's just me.
All right. So I'll ask you first. Who would you like to thank you for and helping you through the journey?
Well, my team members and educators and the photographer and his assistant were both really amazing and crazy talented, and just Aveda in general for the opportunity to work together and make this project come to life.
Well, thank you for choosing to be a part of the Aveda Institute Chapel Hill.
Thank you.
And Becca, who would you like to thank?
My family and definitely my team. It was just such an experience, and I feel like we all grew so much. And so I really thank them. And I thank Jake so much because he is just so passionate and so inspiring. And just It's such an incredible educator for our school. And I think all of us at Chapel Hill can agree that he is such an inspiration for us. So we thank him.
Thank you, Becca.
Congratulations, Becca and Tegan and all the members of the group. And Jake, thank you for inspiring our students and leading them to greatness every day. We love you and appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. So on to the Aveda Institute, Los Angeles. Watching the videos is such an inspiring moment, just to see everything that happened behind the scenes. And it's very cool to watch. And I want to thank Brian Bremer, who is in our marketing department, for putting together all the videos and doing such a great job, because they're amazing to watch and they're so inspiring, and they captured really what the photo shoot and what the behind the scenes activity was all about. So let's celebrate our finalists in Los Angeles. Group 1, the water group, and they featured water. And it's Kaylee Kratz and Emily Whitehead. And group 2 featured fire. And it's Selena Dean, Ashanti Castillo, and Scarlett Thompson. Group 3 featured earth, and they were made up of Candace Sather, Giselle Lopez, and Alexis Agee. Group 4 was the fire group, and Candace Lewis, Shakila Hill, and Madison Dexter made up group number 4. And group 5 also focused on fire, and Cece Fuahala and Marina Hinosa were in group number 5. And the Los Angeles finalist is group number 5, the fire group, Cece Fuahala and Marina Hinosa. And we're going to go live to Los Angeles. There's Deneen. How are you guys? Welcome.
All right, Cece.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Just want to start out by saying I know that California, it's been super tough during COVID, and I just really appreciate all of your efforts. You guys did amazing work, and congratulations to all of the finalists. And so I have questions for the winners. And so who would like to answer the question, what did you learn throughout the journey?
I mean, yes, like,
What do you learn?
oh, okay, not only y'all. I learned that I needed a lot of patience, especially working with my little sister as my model, because she has no experience at all. So it was just a big headache and a whole bunch of all-nighters trying to put the back piece together. So it It's something that I probably would do again, because just this experience that I got from it, like it was just fun. Like I love it.
That's awesome. So what was your favorite part of the competition?
Like everybody has been saying, the photo shoot. The photo shoot was absolutely it was breathtaking. And there were so many other pictures that he took that I wanted, but I couldn't ask.
So who would you like to thank for helping you and making your vision come to reality?
I would like to thank Marina because she drove 4 hours from Vegas and stayed with me to help me put the look together, and my mom for all those feathers.
Well, the look was incredible, and the amount of work that went into that, I can only imagine how many hours you spent. So congratulations and on being a finalist, and maybe we'll be back. And Deneen, thank you. And Julia, I want to thank you as well for all of your leadership and you're inspiring our students on a daily basis. Very grateful for Julia and Deneen and all the team there at the Aveda Institute Los Angeles. Great to see you guys today, and we'll be back. Next, we will feature the Aveda Fredericks Institute. Actually, the first institute opened in our family of institutes. The Aveda Fredericks Institute opened in 1999, and very happy that they are part of our family and located here in Cincinnati, close to where we are broadcasting from today, from our support center for education. So very excited to present to you the winners from the Cincinnati Institute. So the finalists in Cincinnati, Group 1, the Earth Group featuring Earth, was Jaden Donk, Summer Day, MK Haas, and JoJo Bartnick. Group number 2 featuring Wind, Kate Myers, Sydney Necht, Brandy Hitt, and Margot McGlasson. Group 3 featuring Earth, Clara West, Julie Renner, and Sadie Pulliam. Group number 4 featuring Wind, Jaden Dalton, Grace Fisher, and Michelle Allen. Group number 5 featuring Earth, Kelsey Mirat, Bailyn Kimberlin, Caitlin Beach, and Isabella Geraci. And the Cincinnati finalist is group number 2, the Wind Group, Kate Myers, Sydney Necht, Brandy Hitt, Margot McGlasson. And we'll go live to our Cincinnati campus with Laura Vaughn.
Hello.
Yeah, how are you?
Fabulous.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is very surprising.
Yeah, we're really shocked.
Because everyone,
They're all so beautiful.
seeing everyone else's, it's like just the creativity and talent that everybody has is unreal. Yeah.
All the photos were amazing. You know, I can tell you the feedback from all the judges were like, it's super hard to pick, and we just wish we didn't have to pick a winner. And they're like, should we do the overall look, the makeup, the hair? And so anyway, they were all impressed, and so everyone did an amazing job. And even going back to the vision boards and everything, because we got to look at all the vision boards going back, and just the work that went into this of all the students was just amazing. And so who would like to answer the question, what did you learn from the process, or going into it, obviously you had a vision of it and maybe things were a little bit different, but you learned through the process. So who wants to answer that question?
I'll answer that. Okay. So my initial vision board was a little different, a little bit more fashion based. And so tweaking it along the way, it became more about the hair as a focal point. We kind of stuck to that and even tweaked the makeup, because going into the photo shoot, the lighting made it look so much less vibrant than it looked to us in natural light. So I really had to cake on the blush and put layers on that looked crazy in real life. But I was just tweaking it along the way and working together to say, hey, does this look good? No, I think it needs to go here. So just working together through the process.
Yeah, very, very cool. So who'd like to answer the question, what was your favorite part of the competition? What was your favorite part of the competition?
I'll answer that. So I think probably doing Kate's hair was my favorite part. Just creating something so beautiful by being so meticulous and taking every little curl and placing it exactly where we wanted to. I've never done anything like that. And then seeing in the end how beautiful it can be. That was probably my favorite part of it.
Yeah, very cool. Well, you did a great job. And finally, who'd like to answer the question, who do you want to thank for helping you through the process and for making it come to life?
I'm answering that, sorry guys. I want to thank my team because I'm the one who had the crazy idea and said, hey, this is what I want to do. Help me make it happen. And they did. And our other team member who's not here today, Sid, they just did a phenomenal job of taking, I had all of these donut hair fillers to say, hey, I want these on top of my head, make sure they're all covered and make it look like a tornado. And the fact that they're amazing, and they've become some of my best friends. So I'm just so thankful for them.
Great. Well, congratulations, and congratulations to all of the Cincinnati participants. And maybe we'll be back to you in a few more minutes. And Laura, thank you for your leadership, and I want to thank also Taylor Fultz for working with you guys and inspiring you on a daily basis. And Laura, thank you for all you do. The one thing I want to call out as well about Laura is Laura really led the photo shoots and the coordination for everything for all of the groups. So we all owe her a big round of applause and appreciation for her hard work, because she organized the whole thing, soup to nuts, and did a wonderful job. So Laura, thank you for being that events person and for all your hard work in making sure that all the groups were organized, the photo shoots, and that all the teams were all on the same page. So thank you, Laura. All right. So finally, we have the Aveda Institute Indianapolis, and they just moved into a new facility in Carmel, Indiana, back in April, right before the photo shoot occurred, and very excited to be in a new school there, in a new facility. And I know that that's exciting, and we'll get to see that in a few minutes. But let's enjoy and let's announce who the winners are in the Aveda Frederick Institute in Indianapolis. Okay, so our finalists or our winners in the Aveda Fredericks Institute in Indianapolis, Group 1, featuring Infinity, was Sophia Merriman, Madeline Doss, Maria Villarreal, Casey Pierce, and Carolina Ortiz. Group number 2, featuring Earth, Cassandra Baldridge, Alyssa Zell, and Shayla Nelson. Group number 3, featuring Earth, was Madeline Christie, our only sole competitor. Group number 4, featuring Fire, Jessica Quakenbush and Mayra Escalon. And group number 5, featuring the Earth, Ashley Rieg and Ross Higgins. And the Indianapolis finalist is the Earth group, Madeline Christie. And we're going to go live to Stephanie Huntsman on site there.
Yes, I will sit with you.
Congratulations.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you just fine.
Do I?
I see your smiling face. You looking Huntsman?
We're keeping it Huntsman clean here.
Okay. I'll check it out the next time I'm there.
We'll count on it.
All right, so Madeline, we have a few questions. What did you learn? Was it going in that you didn't expect? What we need to do is probably everybody but your phone, maybe where other people are.
Here, let's come in here with them. Yeah. Now she can breathe.
Now we can hear her.
Why can't we hear her?
And
We can't hear for some reason.
I see you perfectly and I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, we can hear you out from there. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So Madeline, what was it about the competition that you learned that you didn't expect to learn, or how you grew through it? Tell us about that.
I mean, I think just like coming up with a vision and putting it to life, I just had no idea I could do something like that. And that was super cool.
You did a beautiful job.
Thank you.
So what was your favorite part of the competition?
Definitely the photo shoot. That was awesome. My model's actually my sister, so that was like a great experience to get to do that with her.
Okay, and why, so the model being your sister, but what else about the photo shoot was inspiring, or something that you just really loved?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you on that one.
What was it about the photo shoot that you really loved? Obviously,
What was it about it?
Yeah, what was?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the whole thing, like I've never done something like that. That was just like the coolest experience of my entire life. And really just seeing my vision like come to life. I was just so proud of myself. That was just awesome.
Super cool when you see a final edited version too. So who would you like to help? Who would you like to thank for helping you along your journey?
Oh, well, of course, my educator, Stephanie, she helped me through so much of it. My sister, Sierra, she was awesome. She helped me put her through so much. And of course, my family who have supported me through this whole thing.
Cool. All right. Maybe we'll be back to you later, but congratulations. And Stephanie, thank you so much for all you do to inspire students, for your leadership, and for just your great smile, making everybody feel so wonderful and warm and comfortable. So thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you.
It's about the students and watching them grow, and that's where my satisfaction and fulfillment comes from.
I've definitely had several mentors throughout my career, and I really just hope that I can do for my students and everyone around me what those people have done for me.
If I'm going to be a better artist, then I have to be able to teach my art.
Passion is the #1 motivator for everything in life.
I love my job, and I get inspired every day through my coworkers, most definitely the students too.
It's when that light bulb goes off for students.
And with teaching is growth, with teaching is learning, and with teaching comes even more self-confidence.
I really understand the struggle that it takes to get through school, and I really want to push the students to understand that yes, you are going to struggle, but in the end, it really is all worth it.
Looking back at all of the students that I've been able to teach, and in 12 years, I've taught about 1,200 students, if not, give or take a few. But seeing them open salons and things that they're doing, it's insane. And I think it's kind of awesome to know that I started out some of their journey.
You have these moments where students say something to you, and it just makes all the difference.
The most exciting thing about my job is seeing what my students are able to accomplish. I really just want to get out there and continue to educate, continue to help people to reach their dreams.
Keeping yourself structured and always growing, always being a student and always taking classes is huge.
I know in my heart that I'm doing something that really is affecting change in the world.
When I decided to reach out to the Aveda Institute and join in on their instructor training program, just to give it a shot, just to see if I would like it, and I found what I wanted to do for the rest of my life.
Well, I want to thank all of our educators, and I have a couple of quotes that I want to share. A good teacher is like a candle. It consumes itself to light the way for others. And finally, teachers affect eternity. No one can tell where their influence stops. And so I want to go live because we didn't get to get Laura and Taylor Fultz their comments into our video. So I wanted to just go live for a moment back to Cincinnati to congratulate and thank Taylor and Laura and just have them say a few words about what inspires them to teach and what they love about their job. Taylor and Laura, are you there? Can we unmute Laura? Hey, Laura, can you unmute? There you are.
We're here. We're here. Hi.
How are you? Good to see you again. Taylor, nice to see you.
We were in the back of the classroom. We were like, what?
Yeah, I'm coming back to you live. Come on, we have to build the suspense for that final.
Yes. All right. So please repeat the question.
The question is, what inspires you about teaching and why do you love what you do?
So see, this is why Ryan probably didn't show any of my video because I just cried the whole time. I do. I love my students and I'm starting to cry already. But I love what I do. I've been here for 9 years and all you guys are so, I can't talk anymore. Go.
I love what I do because I stay inspired by the students and seeing what they do in their future, watching those moments click and just getting to know all their personalities. I love it.
Well, thank you guys for inspiring me and our students. And thanks to all the educators, because without you, we couldn't have created this today. And the role you play and that lasting impact that you make on each of us is something that we're all grateful for. And I know, speaking on behalf of the students, they love you guys, and without you, they wouldn't be where they are in their journey. So thank you, and thanks to all of our educators for being the inspiration. Great job. What a beautiful show. All right, so I'd like to thank all of our mentor educators, Laura Vaughn, Taylor Fultz, Jesse Sullivan, Stephanie Huntsman, and Jake Ivins and Julia Lavater for leading our efforts through the photo shoots. And again, Laura, thank you for being the leader of all of us and organizing us and helping us with this competition. You did a brilliant job, and everyone did an amazing job. And thank you so much for all of your efforts. So now what I'd like to do is I'd like to recognize all of the students who participated in the competition. All the students who were in school in April participated in the competition, and I'd like to do a tribute to all of our students. Number one, I want to thank all of our students. I want to thank you for choosing to be a part of the Aveda Institute family and for making that choice. And we're grateful for you because without you, we wouldn't have a reason for being. And we all love what we do here at the Nurture Aveda Institutes. And it's because of you as students that we get to continue to do that on a daily basis. And I'd like to put out a special thanks to our team that put together all of the videos and the production, lined up the photographer, and just generally organized this whole competition and virtual Earth Jam. I'd like to start by thanking Aubrey Cole. Aubrey found the photographer, an old friend of hers, and Nick did an amazing job, assisted by Dean. And then I'd like to thank Lauren Wagner, Brian Bremer. Brian put together all the videos, did an amazing job. Maria Halls in our Loveland office as well. Mindy Graham, who put together all of the PowerPoints and all of the slides. Zach White from our LA campus for all your help with the photo shoot and organizing things. Brianna Hernandez and Joseph Garcia, all of our LA team. Terrific work. Thank you. Without you, this today would not be possible. And a special thank you to our photographer, Nick Spanos, and his assistant, Dean Courtois. They did an amazing job. And for those students that got the opportunity to work with them, they were tremendous. They were experts. They were very patient, and they led us through the process. So again, thank you to Nick Spanos and Dean, who couldn't be with us today, but we're very grateful. They're on photo shoots, imagine that. But we're super grateful for their help and for their beautiful work and for their dedication and investment in you, our students, and our team. I'd also like to thank our panel of judges who selected the finalists and the winners, or the winner. And the panel of judges was Scott Buchanan from Scott J. Salon in New York, Hans Korpela from Scott J. Salon in New York, Daniel Martin, Daniel Holtzberger from Van Michael Salons, Jana Van Polen from the Van Polen Salons, as well as the Aveda Institute Iowa, Ellen Anding and Sue Tronson with Aveda Corporation, Rudy Miles, a makeup artist, Eric Fisher from the Eric Fisher Academy, Rafael Velasquez, owner of Rafael's Salon in Columbus, Ohio. And I might add he let us use his salon for our first educator interviews, hands-on interviews, and really launched the Aveda Institute Columbus back in 2004. Carrie Bennett, and Carrie, I'm sorry, we misspelled your name. It's with a K, but that missed proofreading. Lisa Whittington, Hannah Shevlin, and Levi Gregg of the Nurture Salon and Spa in Columbus, Ohio. Thank all of our judges for their participation and for deciding our winner. Oh, I almost forgot. We have to announce a winner. I just got the announcement that I was supposed to announce the winner. So I'm asking for the envelope, please, because
The envelope.
I am finding out for the first time, just like you, who is the winner. And here's the envelope. Drum roll. And the winner is Madeline Christie from the Aveda Fredericks Institute in Indianapolis. Madeline, congratulations. You just won a $2,000 scholarship. And we're going to go live. Once again, Stephanie, if you want to go out in the hall and maybe find a great place. She's going out in the hall first.
Stand here so we can hear them.
Oh my gosh.
I should have taken it off mute so you could hear all of the excitement, but I forgot. I couldn't get to it fast enough.
We can see. Madeline, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
What are you thinking and what are you feeling right now?
Sorry.
Here, you hold this and then I'll. Yeah.
How
are you feeling right now? How are you feeling right now?
Shocked. Really happy. Mainly shocked.
So
my whole family's actually at home watching this. So.
And I'm sure your family is like clapping and very, very proud of you right now.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for choosing to be part of the Aveda family and for being at our school in Indianapolis. We're grateful for you.
Thank you so much.
So is there anything you'd like to say?
Sorry? Is there anything you'd like to say? Anything else you'd like to say?
Anything else?
I'm kind of at a loss for words right now.
Earlier, she was like, "Oh wait, I have to talk," and I was like, "I've got you." Like, I was like, "You might have to say some words." I was like, "You're fine. You're fine."
Yeah, I'm just in complete shock. There's no words.
Congratulations to you and to your family and to the team there in Indianapolis. And congratulations to all the students who competed. Congratulations to all the finalists, winners at all the schools. Like I said, the work is amazing. And just grateful for all of the work that everyone did. It's such an inspiring show. And like I said, you know, making that decision back in January that we were going to do this no matter what, and seeing it come to life today, and seeing the joy and the smiles on everybody's faces makes this a great day for Aveda. So thank you guys, and thank you for what you do, and thank you for joining the best industry in the world. So we have also, in addition to the scholarship for the winner, Madeline's going to receive a trophy. It's a beautiful rendition of the Earth, a glass globe, and a glass trophy, and an art glass. And for all of our finalists, we also have a trophy that we will be presenting to them as well. I don't know if we have pictures of that or not. Do we have the other picture? Okay, just of the winners. But each of the finalists will be receiving a trophy as well, and a recognition for being the winner in your institutes. And so I'd like to thank everybody for joining us today. But before we leave, I'd also like to make some exciting announcements. We have our Edwin Neal students and our educators that are going to be part of the participants in the Edwin Neal, which is a National Aveda Institute competition. And I'd like to recognize those students at this time. From the Aveda Institute Columbus, we have Tamira Cobb, Tanoa Brown, and Karen Rose. From Chapel Hill, Bree McGee, Tania Cruz, and Mira Sirica. From Los Angeles, we have Chantel Gomez, Courtney McCormick, and Marina Hinosa. And from Cincinnati, we have Shell Allen, Margot McGlasson, and Brittany Long. And from Indianapolis, we have Julia Rice, Kayla Hunsinger, and Myra Escola. I'd also like to announce our Edwin Neal educator participants. From Columbus, Savannah Smith, Marie Pinnell Beggs, and Bethany Brown. Chapel Hill, Jake Ivins, Abby Kiefer, and LaShawn Walker. Los Angeles, Rebecca Hosman, Stephanie Wilson, and Julia Lavater. And from Cincinnati, Emily Tomasello, Taylor Foltz, and Ebony Ivy. And from Indianapolis, Sam Williams, Katie Hammonds, and Katja Geisler. We wish you all the best of luck, and hopefully we will get to celebrate you on stage in Minneapolis at Aveda Congress in the fall, because you'll win that competition. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining us today and for celebrating with us Virtual Earth Jam 2021. We hope to be back live next year, and watch it evolve and celebrate with all of you as alumni. And what I ask each one of you to think about is the passion that you brought when you first joined as a member of the Aveda family and the Aveda Institute family, and that passion, and let that passion burn and do what you love. If you do what you love, you'll never work another day in your life. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for being students at the Aveda Institute and being a part of our family. We're grateful for you. We're grateful for educators and our teams at the Institute who do so much work to help you succeed. Thank you everyone for joining us today. And until next year, have a great year.